All the paperwork's in here, look.
All right, we'll take that into the office, can't we?
Didn't do any, there's no entry form done with this, it was left to me, entirely to me. So we'll do an entry form, but it's down to me to decide on reserve whether it goes or not. Out of courtesy, I want to ring the gentleman when I've auctioned it, see where it gets to, and give him the option to accept or not. Very, very sadly, poor chap, he's very, very ill, and by his own admission, and very bravely said that he's terminal. So he's unfortunately going to check out, but he's got his head round it. Brilliantly brave fella, and he rang me up and said, I think I've got to let the car go now. I don't know how long I've got. Shocking thing, isn't it, when you think about it, really, but what a guy, top man. So I went and picked it up. This is it, nice little car. Again, really, really above an entry level Dolomite 1500. Couple of tiny little imperfections I noticed when it's on the lorry. And as I keep saying to people, you can't be looking at eye level because you see all these little tiny bits of imperfection that you don't notice when it's on the ground. So it doesn't hit you in the face, but there's a little bit of rectification wanted there, very minor. So it will need doing, and it's worth doing because the rest of the car is lovely. She hasn't been polished up yet, but she will be this week. She'll look great. Under ear's original, never been messed about with. I only drove it on the lorry. I didn't drive it anywhere else, so I can't speak for the drive of it. But I would like to think that the running gear and the drive of it would be commensurate with the rest of the bodywork. Obviously, once an aero on there, that goes without saying. And generally speaking, I think you'd agree, it will clean up really, really nice. It'll look a right smart thing. We like these little 1500s. Obviously, we prefer the 1750, but there's not that many about. So you might have to settle for a 1500. But plenty powerful enough. On top of the job, twin carbons on this one, as you can see. Servo assisted brakes. A really nice little car, and would not be on the market but for that tragic situation the gentleman finds himself in. Wing edges, good, look where they all go. Front edges, all good. Look at that. So I think it's going to make, I was going to say, a really brilliant starter classic. I'm only saying starter classic because of its age. I'm not saying because of its condition. But, you know, people maybe start with a Triumph 1500 like this and then go maybe to a little Ford 8, a little Y-type or something like that. That's the only reason I say starter classic, because it's cheap and cheerful, or you can purchase it and run it on a sort of limited budget, and then you can move on to something a little bit more exotic, you know, like an MG maybe, or a Ford Capri or something on that sort of thing. But to get you started and get you into the movement, something like this, perfect.